Hey, I just wanted to have a little word about your business and maybe whether it's going through some kind of entanglement thing at the moment. Because it happens, whether that's a diet or a relationship or business, we get bored, we get stale, we need to remotivate. And weirdly, the way to do it over business is pretty much how you would do it over a diet, for example. The first thing I would do if getting really, really stale in my business is revisit those initial goals. What was it that made you go into business in the first place? Did you have some smart goals in mind? Are you hitting those? Did you set new smart goals? I went into business because I was a single parent and my kids were quite young and I wanted to be able to work from home. And I had this idea that I felt was needed out there, which was the recipes for trainers and cookbooks and videos to give to their clients without having the time to do it all themselves. So that was my initial reason, and my initial goal was to create an income of £2,000 a month. And that goal has been achieved, and therefore I've had to set new goals. So maybe you just need to set yourself some new goals now. Sometimes the goals can be really, really short term if you need that little buzz. They can be a holiday, they can be Christmas, they can be a specific thing you want to do in the house or a car you want to buy. It doesn't always have to be long-term goals. It can be shorter term, but it's to build the longer term vision. Another thing you can do is take like a little holiday from it all. Particularly entrepreneurs, we tend to be 24/7 on it. We have our little systems for answering messages. We don't seem to take many breaks. We're constantly on the phones, checking out what's going on. Does someone need us? Is someone messaging us? Oh dear, customer service must get cracking. So maybe you need to kind of actually switch off the social media and switch off from the business. Obviously, warn people you're going to do it, but do it for a few days and actually take some time out. And that might actually involve spending some money and treating yourself. But you tell any weight loss client that they need those little boosts and they need those little treats every now and again. So again, treat business like that. Another thing you can do is to give yourself a challenge. We know how much the public love a short-term challenge and join in on challenges, whether it's vegan January, for January, is it? For January? Whether it's doing X many sit-ups in 30 days, whether it's a 7-day, let's try fasting, whatever it is, people like those short-term challenges where they can get some winning points that remotivate them. And sometimes just kicking things up in your business, doing something slightly different, setting yourself a little challenge that's not necessarily within your normal goals will give you that refreshment. One thing that people do tend to forget to do is look back on the good stuff, the times a client messaged with how well they're doing or how fantastic you are, or they couldn't thank you enough, or look at these jeans. So don't forget to look back at your small wins, even if those small wins were, hey, my initial goal was to reach this income and I've done that. That's a massive win. There's so many entrepreneurs out there. Everyone's selling, selling, selling. So if you're managing to hit even those initial goals, getting a website set up, talking to people, interacting with people, getting people even paying you is a win. Do you remember the excitement of the first time anyone ever gave you some money in return for your service? I mean, that's exciting stuff. That's a level of trust you don't get from many people. So those are like your little small wins that you can also look back on. Those are just 4 things. There's plenty more that you can do to remotivate yourself with your business. I hope that you're feeling pretty motivated anyway, but if you're not, maybe one of these will help you get a little bit of a kickstart. We're getting into this COVID thing now. It's been going on for months. As you can see, I'm virtually permanently in a dressing gown, but it is kind of cozy because we're having an English summer because it's July. Why wouldn't we? But I have bothered because of going on camera to do a bit of makeup this morning. And I will be cooking later. I'll be making a cooking video. All the kids have now gone vegan, So as this isn't a vegan dish, I'll be doing it for one. Me. Okay, maybe I'll catch you soon.